there, and welcome to another episode of Kitchen Safari. And on today's episode, we are going to be making a fish curry with some rice. And on Quick Fix, we are going to be making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. So let's get to the shopping, get some fish, and get into the kitchen. Fish. Tilapia. Kabisa. As you know, we always shoot from the Pneumatic Kitchen Appliances located along Kellico Complex. And on today's episode, I want a friend of mine to come and join me. She works here and she's going to let us know about a few things, especially I know y'all have been curious about the hoods which we use in the kitchen. I know you've seen the light coming out, you know, it's sucking up smoke. So she's going to be telling us about a few things. So right about now, I want to invite my friend, Vera. Karibu.
Hi.
Sana.
Hi, Kush. Welcome to Pneumatic Kitchen Appliances,
Asante.
where we deal with inbuilt kitchen appliances, we deal with worktops, kitchen accessories, and recently we introduced inbuilt fridges. Yes.
So I wanted us to talk about this particular hood.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can speak to it.
Yes.
So I think that's such a cool feature, especially the fact that we live in a very technologically advanced world right now. So could you tell us about it and also maybe demonstrate?
Yes. This is the most modern hood we have. You can voice command, you can wave, and you can touch if you don't feel like talking. Hi, Pneumatic.
Hi, I am here.
Lights on.
Okay, light on.
Speed 1. Speed 1. Hi, Pneumatic.
Hi, I am here.
Speed 10.
Okay.
That is such a cool feature.
Yes. Power off. Yeah, you can use your hand as well.
That is such a cool feature.
Yeah.
So are people actually buying this, or are they still going for the old school kind of hoods?
Some will stick with the old school.
Yes.
But most of them nowadays they are going for this.
Young people, right?
Yeah.
Young people are like, yes, we want it.
Yeah.
And let's talk about this particular banner, because it's very different from what we use on the set.
Okay.
So tell us a bit about this as well.
This one we call it Pro Series, Professional Series. It's a unique one. The glass is 3 or 4 gauge, the heaviest gauge we have in town, and the kilowatts, all of them, they have more kilowatts than the rest of the cookers, all the 5.
So does it come with this?
No, yes,
Or
it's you can choose this. You can choose and something else, but we have a Pro Series where you choose this, and the oven and microwave for Pro. Let me show you the sanction. Why pneumatic hood and not anyone else, anything else. We do the sanction power is 760 cubic meter per hour. You can see. But it will not suck your ugali, kindly note. It only sucks the fumes. Yes. It only sucks the fume in the kitchen. So no fumes at all. Yes, and the motor is made of steel. We give it a 5-year warranty.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. All our motors, they have 5-year warranty.
You know, I love the way you have this particular, your glass. Unafanyaga ile kiru na nyundo.
Yes, this glass we give a lifetime warranty for all our glasses.
Yes.
We give a lifetime warranty.
Yes.
Yeah, so no cause to worry. If you choose the glass one, it has a lifetime warranty.
But I'm like, ni nini mtu atafanya avunje shwali?
Nashanga.
Kama nyundo ukigonga haivunji. What will you be doing in the kitchen? You know?
Yeah.
What will you be doing in the kitchen? But that is it's so amazing that, you have the lifetime warranty and as well a 5-year warranty for your hoods, for the mortars as well.
Yes.
And you also have a lot of features in the kitchen.
Yeah.
If someone wants to rebrand their kitchen, not rebrand, they remodel their kitchen.
Yes.
So what are some of the other things which they can come in and check out and pick depending on their taste.
We have kitchen accessories like
Yes.
dustbin, the pull-out pantries,
Yes.
all of them. We have them in stock. Depending on the size of the kitchen and the design, you can choose to put them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys do free delivery.
Yes, we do free delivery
Yes,
within Nairobi. Within Nairobi.
If you live away from Nairobi, I beg, you have to chip in kidogo.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for letting us know. You know, this is really impressive. The Pro Series, I love it. The voice command thing.
Yes, yes.
Na kama uwezi ongea kama sauti imeenda unafinya finya.
It's kweli
really
kabisa.
dope, right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Yes.
Of course, we'll be having you on other episodes as well.
And it is a Singaporean product. Sisi tuliwafikisha Singapore. Kitambo.
Amazing. So guys, we need to go into the kitchen and make today's recipe. We are going to be making some fish curry, some rice, and on Quick Fix, we are going to be doing some BB bread, a really nice jelly peanut sandwiches. So let's move into the kitchen. So today we're going to be making a fish curry, some rice, and as you can see, everything is set, ready to go. I have my onions, my spices, we have my fish fillet, which is already diced. We have some cilantro, aka Daniama coriander. We have some grated carrots, which are going to go into the rice, and we have a mix of garlic and ginger paste, and this beautiful small bowl we are using is courtesy of Cancer Plastic Industries Limited, who you know they are one of our main sponsors. And if you're looking for durable, multi-purpose household products, you can definitely trust Cancer as your confident product. And they have a variety. As you can see, we have the jug. This has the water we're going to be using for the rice. The rice is already washed in this beautiful bowl, which is from Cancer as well. And they have different colors depending on what you like. I try to like make my things over here when I'm shooting to match with, you know, my outfit. I'm like a red lippy. Why not do it a bit of red, you know, and a bit of this, you know. As we're cooking, we're going to be using our signature cooking pots, courtesy of Cancer Plastic Industries Limited. And you know, they evenly distribute heat and they cook very well, and I love the sizes. So if you have a family or you like making food for a lot of people, you can definitely grab yourself a new set. They have different colors and just get what you like. So let's get into the cooking part of it. I'm going to turn on the heat. And remember, when you get yourself this pneumatic cooker, it has a safety feature that is inbuilt to prevent gas from leaking. So that's definitely a plus. So we're going to do our rice here. We're going to do our fish on this other side. And yeah, our hood. You've seen what was happening on that other end with Vera. She has shown us the different kind of hoods that they have to make sure they suck up the smoke and just, you know, do their thing. So to get started, we are going to oil. This is the one I'm going to use for the fish curry. I'm going to oil it, then also do a bit of oil for my rice. And the next thing I'm going to do is throw in my onions. They're already sliced. So I'm going to put them inside. And we're going to saute the onions until they become golden brown. So we're going to do a bit of that. So here, the next thing we're going to do is, I'm just going to do a bit of salt for the rice to make it tasteful. And since my rice was already washed, it's 3 cups. So if you do 3 cups, you do 6 cups of water using the same cup. Don't change the cup so that you can have good rice. And we're using traditional basmati rice for today's show. So I'm going to put that and pour it in. All right, once that is inside, you're going to mix it. That was 3 cups of water that I used to soak. So I'll use my canister jar and add in the rest of the 3 cups. And I'm going to cook the rice over medium to low heat. So awarakishi mchele. Unacha inapika pole pole, inaiva vizuri, and you're good to go. We're going to add in the carrots later on. So once we've done that, we're just going to close it. So now we saute our onions. So this is the mix I'm going to be using. The mix has the mix has tomatoes, it has some green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, and some carrots for the curry to make it thick and spicy. And before we get to that, I need to put on my apron. Very important. I don't want to mess up my outfit for the day. So, yes. Going to put this on as we are sauteing our onions. So what I want to do is coat my fish fillet. This is from tilapia. I want to coat it with a bit of cornstarch just to make it a bit crispy as we wait to put it inside there. So I'm just going to put that there and pour some cornstarch. And I'll just use this to mix it. Just to give it a bit of texture. So I'm going to do that. And with that, the other thing, because I want them to be spicy, I'm going to throw in my spices. I'm having a bit of salt, some white pepper, black pepper, some curry powder, fish masala, and some paprika. So we are going to put this inside. And I'm going to mix it so that we can coat the fish and have really tasty fish. So going to do a bit of that. And this is where I'm going to be adding my garlic and ginger paste to give it that vibe. I don't know, if you don't like garlic, go too sour, but garlic is good. So we're going to mix it up and just do this. Everything is coated, as you can see. Everything is coated well. Because fish gets ready very fast, so we have to be careful. The next thing I'm going to do is we are going to throw it here for a bit before we go in with our tomato. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is, as our fish, fish fillet cook quick, so we're going to throw in our mix of tomatoes. And as you saw, I used the Signature Power Blender from the brand Signature, courtesy of Canster Plastic Industries Limited. So this is what was left over. So I'm just going to have it inside here. I'm going to do this, clean it up. Don't waste food. So once we have that, you're just going to mix it. And you're going to let it simmer for around 10 minutes. And with that, I'm going to also just add in our coconut and let it simmer for 10 minutes before we come and check it and add some of the cilantro. And yeah, voila, our food will be ready in the next few. Our food is finally ready. Our rice is ready, soft, and it's the long grain one, traditional basmati. So imetokea kamoja kamoja, and I want you to see what this looks like. If you measure the water well, then you get beautiful rice that is not overcooked, well cooked, and it looks beautiful. And our fish curry is also ready. Mchuzi wetu, very smart, smelling very good. So it's about that time where we get to the plating, and we're going to put our rice. We're using our canister plates. Naona hii sahani ukiekewa chakula unashiba. Si unaekewa food unakasirika kwanza. Yeah? Ekea watu chakula kwa sahani kubwa. Then we're going to make a hole. Then just a bit of rice on this side. Some carrots and cilantro. Then we are going to get our stew. There we go. Then we're going to get some nyamas. Some fish. Tunaweka hapo ndani. Our fish. Let me see whether we can get some pieces. Mchuzi nakwambia. Very nice. So we do that. We put our fish hapo katikati. And this is what it looks like. So we're just going to make it pretty. We are finally done plating, and of course we try to do a little bit of this and that to make sure our plate looks beautiful for presentation. Kwa sababu mara nyingi unaanzanga kula na macho alafu unakula na mdomo. Sasa tumemaliza kula na macho. It's about that time where we get into the tasting bit of it. This is my favorite part of the show. Wacheni njaribu my fish curry and my rice, traditional basmati. Kamoja karefu. What else? Mpishi. Olewe. Najua hiyo story. Twende quick fix. On Quick Fix today, we are going to be making our peanut butter jelly, a sandwich courtesy of BB bread, the bread of choice. And we're going to be using the 400-gram white bread. And by the way, if you like brown bread, they also have brown bread. You can get it. And the thing about BB bread is they have extra slices. Who doesn't like extra slices? So if you get yourself some BB, remember you have extra slices to enjoy. The bread is soft and very delicious. So, tunataka kutoa the ones we're going to be using. I'm going to butter the first two because my pan is already heated. So what I'm going to do is get my butter. Always make sure your butter is soft. We are going to do this. We're only going to butter one side and throw it in the pan. Butter this other side. We're going to butter this and throw it in the pan. And I think we have room for one more. You can still butter this and throw it in the pan. So what you can do is just get your peanut butter. Be generous, apply it. You're going to do that. Apply your peanut butter. Once you're done with that, we're going to get our strawberry jam. We're going to be generous. So you can always do together or you can decide to put it on the other toast. But hey, you do you. Cha muhimu ni zikishikana, zinakuwa kitu kimoja. So we're going to do that. Once that is ready, we are going to just, we're going to just place it there. So if you don't like it buttered, there you go. So our bread is good to go. So this is what our bread is looking like. We are going to have it there. And we are going to have this here. So the next thing we're going to do is we already have the butter. So now we're just going to go, peanut butter is always sweet. We're just going to apply our peanut butter on one and on two. Do your butter. That one has refused. Then we're going to have our jam on this other side. We're going to do that, and on this other one, we're going to do that. There we go. Once we are done, the next thing is take your butter and slap it together. Take it, slap it together. And you have your sandwiches And the next thing you can do is you can cut them into halves, or either triangles or rectangles, whatever you like, right? Into half or into a triangle. And there you go. Let us do this so that you can see the difference between having your bread triangles or rectangles. We are finally done with our peanut butter jelly sandwich. And Kamake, of course I love butter and I love crunchy bread. And when it comes to BB bread, I'll definitely go for using butter and toasting it before I put everything else inside. So we're going to be starting with this and do the tasting. Woo! If you ever see my eyes looking like that, because kitu enough slap. I'll see you next time on the next episode of Kitchen Safari. Sababu huku mambo ni yes, yes, yes.